Manifestation techniques are actually not necessary, but they can be very helpful in helping you manifest what you want. Let's talk about it. Hi, I'm Dan. I talk about manifestation, conscious creation, intentional living. And today I want to start off with my topic of manifestation techniques because it is such a common thing to come across, especially when you're first starting off on your manifestation journey. There are tons of manifestation techniques out there, but I want you to understand that only pick what resonates with you, what feels good to you, and do those because they're actually not necessary to manifest. They can be very helpful, and that's why a lot of coaches and teachers talk about them, but they're not necessary. And why is that? Well, first of all, manifestation essentially comes down to you deciding what it is that you want to have and then living as that identity, that version of you that already has the thing you're trying to manifest. It's that simple. All you really need is to make a decision. That is who I am now, and then live as that, embody that. That's manifestation. So all these techniques, why do we do them? Well, they do one of two things. One, it helps you let go of the old story that's attached to the old identity of not having the manifestation yet. That version that is trying to manifest something. Letting go of that story is important. It's critical. It's the first step. Detaching from that. And so a lot of these techniques can help with that. And two, obviously, embodying that new state, that new identity that does have the manifestation that you want. That does have that dream life that you're trying to achieve. That is the second purpose of manifestation techniques. The majority of manifestation techniques really fall under three main categories, in my opinion. One, there is imagination/visualization. This is where you have your inner conversations, your SATs. A lot of Neville Goddard people will be very familiar with state akin to sleep. This is where you go into your mind, you visualize using your sense of sight, but also your sense of hearing, your sense of smell, sense of taste, all these different things to envision a scene that already has what you want to manifest and just loop it over and over again when you are just about to slip into sleep. Or if you're not, then you're just doing this during the day and then it's not quite SATs, but it's still imagination and visualizing, right? Inner conversations is another one where you're just having a conversation in your imagination with someone about something that would occur, if this conversation would occur if that thing you're trying to manifest already happened or you already achieved it. Right? So that would be imagination, visualizing. There's a lot of different variations to go along with that. Second category, in my opinion, would be affirmations. Affirmations can simply be you just saying positive things. What would you be thinking? What would you be feeling? In what that state of being where you already have your manifestations, what are those thoughts? And you're just repeating those over and over and over again to yourself. They can include gratefulness lists. What would you be saying? Oh, I'm so grateful that I already have this new car. I love being in this brand new car. I'm driving it. It's wonderful. It's amazing. I love my life. I have the perfect relationship, and you can get as specific as you want. Another form of affirmations would be subliminal messages that you can play, subliminal tapes that kind of seep into your subconscious, even though you're consciously not able to hear them, but subconsciously you are. So that's another form of affirmations. And last but not least, there's also scripting. So this is one of my favorite ones to do, where you journal or you write a diary entry, or you're just simply doing a list method. You're just writing out stuff with no emotions and you're just writing it down on a piece of paper. Oh, I already have it in present or past tense. I already achieved this thing. I already got my dream job. I'm already making X amount of money. I have the dream relationship. My family and friends are all in good health. I have the dream body that I have. And you're just writing this down. Or you can do it in a form of a journal entry, a diary, that sort of thing. So all these things, that would be scripting, right? Or you can even do gratefulness lists. You can see how different aspects can combine, but really they really fall under one of these three categories. Does it matter what you choose? Of course not. You can choose whichever one you want. You can do multiple of them. You can do whatever it is techniques that you want, as long as it's helping you either, one, detach from the old story and identity that you don't have the thing that you want to manifest, so you're trying to detach from that, and or two, it's helping you embody that new state that already has the thing you're trying to manifest. That is the goal of manifestation techniques and why they can be helpful, but not actually necessary in helping you manifest. If none of these manifestation techniques resonates with you, if they don't make you feel good, you don't need to do them. You can let it go, and you don't always need to do it. So back in the day, I used to script a lot. I used to visualize a lot. I used to do a lot of affirmations. I used to do techniques over and over and over again. And it's not that they didn't make me feel good, but at some points, sometimes I just exhausted. I don't want to visualize right now, right? I don't want to meditate. Meditation is another great one, by the way. It can fall under visualization because sometimes with guided meditations, it can get you slipping into that, visualize and imagination kind of state. Otherwise, a lot of meditations just allow you to be present and in the moment. So that's kind of like its own mini fourth category, if you want to classify that. But my point I was trying to make was essentially all these techniques can be exhausting if you keep doing over and over and over again, because at the end of the day, what it is we're not actually using the manifestation techniques in order to get the thing that we want. What we're doing the techniques is to either get us to let go of the old state of being that doesn't have that thing, and embodying the new state that does have that thing. You need to understand this. So if that manifestation technique is starting to exhaust you, then you are not embodying the new state. And you're certainly not letting go of the old state, because what is happening here is you're so attached to that manifestation that you want that you're trying to do more and more and more of these techniques because you feel that by doing more of these techniques, it's going to help you get there. That means that these techniques are actually not serving you. So you have to identify when it is time to kind of let go of some of these techniques and just allow and flow and live your life. So that is important, right? But sometimes these techniques feel amazing and incredible and really put you in a spot where you really feel, I really feel like I already have that thing. I already have that. I'm already living that identity that has the thing that I want, and these techniques are helping you. Then by all means, keep doing them. Keep doing them until they no longer feel like it resonates and it doesn't feel good anymore, and then just drop them, right? You don't need to keep doing manifestation techniques over and over and over again. So just keep this in mind. They can be very helpful, but they're not actually necessary. And the only thing you need to do to manifest is decide what it is that you want, select it, identify the version of you that already has that thing, and then embody that. Live as that person, what they're thinking, what they're feeling, how they perceive the world. That's all you need to do. And then you will see the 3D reality is going to rearrange in wonderful, magical ways that you can't even imagine. And it's going to manifest for you. You're going to get everything that you want in life. Keep that in mind. So manifestation techniques, not necessary, but they can be extremely, extremely helpful.